So we got a call for this specific cannabis place in Attleboro, Mass, so not too far from us. And this particular place, they were getting quotes from everybody. They had continuous backups. They had new cast iron in the ground in a portion of the building, old cast iron in other parts of the building. Somebody had dug up and made some repairs in PVC, and there was just a lot going on. They called us up. We found the first blockage to be in like the last 70 feet of that run before it hit the septic system. So we advised them, hey man, we should descale it and we should line it and go in and about it. They were accepting quotes, so we shot in our quote that we deemed appropriate for the job. Took a little bit for them to get back to us, and once they did, we found out that we were actually double the cost of the next guy, and then somebody was also double us. So basically what they came back to us with is that they were happy with our warranty. So other people hadn't even offered a warranty. So we offer that 10-year warranty on our service, saying, on the product or anything like that, that it's going to be backed up. Again, with that 50-year design life. The big thing about this one was, this was a place that really can't shut down. It's a type of retail environment. So, their hours are wacky. They close at 11. I think they open up again at 8. So they really don't have a real good window of opportunity to work. And then again, it's a security aspect and all that kind of stuff. With our process, we were able to work from the manhole directly back inside the building with just limited 4 hours of no bathroom usage. They actually rented their own porta john setup and had that set up in the back for their staff. But again, it was a real ideal situation for this particular facility. So this particular place was a cannabis dispensary called Native Sun. They're expanding pretty wildly from what I was advised of yesterday. But in particular, these kind of places, man, where security is of extreme utmost importance. And obviously, making sure the guys that we have working for us, background checks and all that kind of good stuff as well. But, when you're working for a facility like this, downtime is of importance. Sterilization and cleanliness is obviously important as well. But basically, it's another avenue for us. This cannabis, this dispensary, seam, even some grow facilities. If they have any types of rotted pipes, they know that there's not maximum downtime. For them to go into, and I know this was just a dispensary, but if it was a grow, you'd be looking at plants being disrupted, crops being, issues with that. Whereas we can go in and out of there in a matter of hours and minimally invasively fix their problems. So I think for the cannabis industry, I think it's a huge benefit.
So yeah, I was gonna say in a growing industry like the cannabis industry.
No pun intended.
Seriously. So would you say something like even like a grow if they needed?
Yeah. So I would say absolutely in a grow facility. I would love to explore the options to keep them up and running. To me, I'm almost looking at it as the medical aspect where hospitals can't shut down or they need to minimize that downtime. In a grow facility, if those lights aren't on and places covered in dust and there's a trench going through it, they're not making money. So how can we keep them up and running? Let's find a way to do it without disrupting their service and disrupting their process. And I think that's really important for these people. And I think that's where they're going to see the value. Just another point quickly, the gentleman I was dealing with, one thing he, recognized was when we show up, we're well branded. He was like, that's something that really stood out was, we show up, we're branded, everything has our names on it. The guys are all polite, they're all proper, and everyone's doing their job as safely as possible. We had caution taped off the area we're working, strategically placed the trucks in such a way that we were kind of locked into our working area to keep it safe for the clients and all that kind of stuff so that the cannabis place could remain open. So he was really happy with that. He says he could truly tell the real value in how we presented ourselves and the job we performed.
It was busy all day, no?
I was very busy there. It was actually kind of crazy. I look at cannabis dispensaries now as almost a modern day liquor store. That's how I see them, so pretty cool. Yeah, so I guess big picture is a lot of these people, it's not a very well-known product. It's not a very well-known process. And that's our big thing is educate people. But to be able to sit there and say, hey, listen, us at Royal Flush, we're going to warranty this product for 10 years. So our install, we're confident in the way that we're doing it today, it's warranted for 10 years. The design life of that product is 50 through the manufacturer. So they're designing these products to outlast, typical cast iron pipe in the ground. And for a company like that, a warranty means everything. They don't want to be back in here doing this and doing that and doing this. They had already struggled with several other contractors that had opened up sections of floor to claim to rectify the problem, and they replaced a 4 or 5 foot piece of pipe 3 or 4 times, and it didn't fix anything. So they're looking for somebody that's like, hey, you know what? I'm that confident in our product and our procedure that we're going to go ahead and complete it, and it's going to be done, and you're going to be problem free. So that to them was a total value.